My name is Frank Crawford and I'm one of the directors of Friends of Portencross Castle. My responsibility in Friends of Portencross Castle is to do the educational and interpretation, help the interpretation side of things. The small education group that we've got is responsible for developing educational materials, and that means that we're developing leaflets and we're developing things for the website. One of the things that we want to make sure when we're developing educational materials and the website and interpretation materials in the castle is to make sure that they're all got the same look and feel. And the directors of Friends of Portencross wanted to make sure that, although it's a 13th century castle, that we really wanted a 21st century look, so we're going to try and achieve that. Once we've developed materials which will include leaflets that you can pick up when people are visiting the castle, we hope that that'll do a number of things. It will help to attract people down to see the castle, and these wee leaflets and the interpretation materials will give them the history of the castle, the social background of Portencross, and we hope to engage people quite actively in perhaps writing stories, getting involved with their family, writing poems and so on. And all of these will go on our website. So gradually over the years we hope that that will grow. The range of materials that we'll have will hopefully cover the history of the castle, natural history around about it, the geology. So we've got absolutely huge range of materials that we can use. There are obviously lots of castles in Scotland, and in fact the Ayrshire coast is littered with castles. I think what's unique about this particular castle is partly related to its history, but mostly to do with its location. As you can see behind me, an absolutely fantastic location, but also, as well as the kind of true history of it, there are lots of legends associated with it as well. And there are apocryphal stories, and of course these get mixed up, but tremendous stories to tell about this castle. An interesting story about Portencross Castle is that a Spanish galleon sank not far from the castle. That was at the time of the Spanish Armada. So one of the features of our display and interpretation will be to tell the story of the Spanish galleon. And we actually do have one of the cannons from the galleon. I've been round the castle recently just to have a wee look at progress for myself, and I must say I was absolutely delighted at what's happened. The progress has been tremendous so far. So right from the cellar, where the final interpretation is going to be, all the way up the spiral staircase, up to the roof, and on the roof you can see an enclosed area, and people will get tremendous views of the Clyde estuary, and will allow so many people up at a time onto the roof. And a day like today is just absolutely stunning.